Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is really different and special guys. This is not your regular watch review video, but this is more about experience of owning watches for a very long time. So by the end of this video, you'll get a fair idea of how a watch will age, which watch should you invest in, which watch lasts longer, and why some watches cost more versus others cost less. So this episode is all about aging of watches guys. So without wasting much time, let me put all these watches down. So this video is little different. Like I said, what I've done is I've kept all my old watches together. When I mean old, the newest watch I have here is around 9 years. That is the newest watch I have. Everything else is more than 9 years old. Another disclaimer, all these watches were not handled well, which means that they were not stored in a proper case, they were not safely kept in a box, they were not taken care, they were rough used. I even played football with some of them. I've used it for college. So what I've done is I've stacked the watches in the order of their ages guys. So let's go one over one, and I will tell you how old is this watch and what material it is made of, and also how I've maintained these watches. The first one is the HMT Priya. So this Priya guys is from the 1980s. This was owned by my aunt. You can see a lot of use marks on this watch guys. So what I've done is I've changed the acrylic glass of this and I've serviced the machine. The rest of the watch is stock. There's no modifications done, there's no restoring work done. This is a brass case, so you can see use marks. This is pretty old. This is the oldest I have, 40 plus year old watch guys, and you can see use marks. I still wear it, and I don't use it that frequently also because I don't want to break it, but at least I wear it around 5 to 6 days every one. You can see some of aging here. For example, when you try to change the time, can you see here the crown wobbles? The movement is crisp. I get it serviced once a year, once in 2 years. So whenever I have issues with the time, I will get it serviced. But this watch almost runs for 20 plus hours guys. So this is how good HMT is. This is just an example. There are hundreds of examples of HMT, and this is how our old generation watches were. They were really standing the test of time, and this is one of those cases. The next one I have is the Titan. This is an all stainless steel case watch guys. This is actually a 1980s watch, but then again my father got a gift some time back, and those days they used to preserve the watches. They never wore it as long as they got them. This was lying in a shelf along with its box for almost 5 to 7 years before he gifted me somewhere in 95 96 for passing 5th standard exam. So this is my first watch. This is a stainless steel case. You can see a lot of use marks. I wore it for many years guys. I can't even count the number of years I wore this watch. Yeah, you can see the aging here. It's quite scratched everywhere, but the glass is clean. I've got the glass changed guys actually, so that's why you can see a clean glass, but it's an all stainless steel one. Even if I get this polished, it'll look shiny and brand new. So next is the Seiko Chronograph guys. This is from the 90s actually, early 90s. This is an all stainless steel watch. It's a beautiful watch. Till now it tells the time, and the chronograph is very accurate. There's a quartz chronograph, but it runs like a mecha quartz. Just take a look at this. See, it sweeps like a mecha quartz, but this is not mechanical. This is a full quartz watch. And the alignment of the stopwatch with the zero is also perfect guys. Look at this, how sharp it is. And I've got it serviced probably 3 years back. I still wear it. You can see use marks again. This is a 90s watch, so it's a pretty old, 30 plus year old watch, but I never have a problem. This is not even a sapphire crystal. This is a mineral glass, but I don't see any scratches. It has some kind of coating. The gold plating is also pretty good on this guys. It's not faded anywhere. Really looks good. This is a 97 or somewhere like 97 to 2000 Timex Ironman. This was gifted by my brother to me, and I've used it for a lot of years, guys. Um, I wore it almost up to 2012 or 13, and almost from 2005 or 6, the mode button stopped working, and I've used this watch even without getting it replaced. I tried to restore this watch. I actually found a case for this, but the machine was fully damaged. The LCD has leaked. The battery contacts and everything were oxidized. So there was not much I can do about it. I just kept it. But you can see that the case is fully oxidized. Actually, it was very sticky. I wiped it. Now it is dry because I've kept it outside for a very long time. It's been few weeks since I've kept it outside, but it was very sticky. This had 200 meters water resistance. I've done all kinds of things with this watch, and it has always stayed with me. I've changed the battery once, I've changed the strap twice, that's it, and nothing else. So this has always been with me. It's a crazy watch, and uh, I was too young to maintain it well. Now this is a very special one. This HMT Quartz. This is from early 2000s, I can say, and this is also easily 25 plus year old watch, and I got this as a gift when I got rank in, I think, 7th or 8th standard, and I wore it for long years, guys. This looks shiny because this is a stainless steel case again, and it is polished. The stainless steel case is fully restored and polished, and Sunil from Times Corner helped me restore this one. The glasses also changed for this, guys. That's why you will see this such a shiny one, and this would look like a PRS if you put an integrated bracelet on this. Yeah, I have a lot of memories. Again, it's a good watch. So this is one of the reason you need to go for a stainless steel watch if you want it to run for long years and still look brand new. Coming to the newer generation of watches, this is from I think 2005-6. So when I was going into college, I wanted to buy a new one. So I found the cheapest Fastrack I could buy, and this was the one. This really looks slim, has a resin case, and I love the way this is curved to hug your wrist. The color on the resin case is still there. I mean, it's faded, it's damaged, it's scratched, all those things are there, you can see here, but still at least 70% of the color is still there. When I wore it quite a few number of years, I've not done anything to restore this watch. Actually, the moment I put a new battery, it started running, and nothing I did about it. The old generation watches were really built like a tank, guys. This is one such example, even including the fast tracks. The acrylic glass is scratched. I didn't want to get it polished because it was too thin and I would not find a replacement. The top bezel here is discolored, but still does the job. I still wear it a lot of times actually. It still has a date window, and I paid what, around 550, 650 rupees for this in 2005-6. A crazy watch to wear. Now this is little new actually. This is a 2012 to 13 Casio. This was gifted by me to my father on his 25th anniversary. And this is an all stainless steel watch again, mineral crystal, loomed our indices, loom hands, multifunction expanded dial. It's a beautiful one. Similar to the Seiko, the plating on this is really good. The gold plating still looks good. There's no fading away, but use marks, yes. Steel case, lot of scratches used, but still does the job. I still wear it to office, and it's a crazy watch. Next one, guys, this is a Ferrari again. This is a watch I bought from the street, and this I wore for most of my engineering. So look at this, guys. Look at the effect on the watch, the weathering effect on the watch. This is abuse for sure, but this was my casual outwear. I didn't have anything except the HMT or the Timex Ironman with me to wear outside. So this was my watch. I bought probably around 1,000 rupees, and this ran correctly for a lot of years. And since I didn't maintain it well, I threw it around. The plating was expected to discolorize because it's a chrome or some kind of alloy. So I'm pretty sure this won't last long, but at least the watch was running fine for many years. This is how a chrome plated watch would show aging. So this is one of the reason I tell go for a stainless steel watch instead of a chrome plated or any kind of alloy. It might look good temporarily, but yeah, eventually they will start showing signs of aging and you'll not be able to wear them. Everything to the right of this watch, that is the black Q&Q Timex, two Timexes and one Maxima, all of these were almost bought during the same period. Q&Q, guys, you can see the weathering clearly on this. See here, the plating is gone, the chrome finish is gone, it's discolorized, it's oxidized, this it's chipped away in many places. Being a 2013 to 15 watch and buying it from Flipkart, I don't know, being a citizen brand, this never actually told good time. It has a president dial with day on the top and date on the right, but yeah, this never told me a good time. So this is not something I expected. I mean, the plating quality is much worse on this than even the street side Ferrari. Timex is a very interesting one, guys. This is not something I recommend you to buy. This I bought from Flipkart. This was the cheapest Timex available those days. I think somewhere in 2014, 15, 13, somewhere around that time. And I paid 350 rupees. This is not even a genuine Timex. Looks literally genuine with the trademarking of Timex USA, stainless steel bag, water resistance, Timex.com, etc. But even the strap is still there. It's not taken care well. It's very hard. It looks like paper now. Can you see? Probably it will break if I press it harder, but yeah, again, chrome plating, you will see oxidation, bubbles, everything on the case. Not something I would recommend to buy. So these were the days where a lot of fakes and counterfeits and copies were much more obvious on online platforms like Flipkart and Amazon. The surprising part is when the moment I put a battery to this, it started running. I don't know how, but I've removed the battery now. I didn't want to kind of like waste battery on this watch. Probably I would never wear this. Now, of all the watches, guys, this Maxima has been most surprising for me. This was also bought somewhere like 2013 to 15. The price I paid for this is around 500 rupees and has a rotary bezel, unidirectional, made of some kind of alloy, not sure what it is, has a resin bezel on the top, silicone strap, and a stainless steel back. And looks beautiful, not a sign of aging on this, guys. The case really looks shiny. I still wear it on my cycling rides, and this really looks beautiful actually. I don't know how would Maxima pulled it off, but best watch I could buy for 500 rupees, and there's nothing else I have at this which has offered this much value for money. The glass is a little scratched, but yeah, nothing I can do about it. I have bought few Maxima watches, and this is one of my favorite ones. This Timex MF13 you have seen in a lot of my videos is one of the most recent purchases. It's probably around 10 to 11 years old, somewhere again between 2014-15, guys. And this also seen aging, guys. A resin case, lot of use marks. The glass was fully scratched. I got it polished, and the bezel marking is gone. It's shaky. I tried to find a case, but I found a different generation case, and the machine didn't fit into the holder. So I've kept my original case. Obviously, the strap is changed. So some of these watches have lume on them, guys. So let's do a quick lume test to see which of these watches still has a working lume and which don't. So let me turn off the lights. All right, guys. I see so many watches with the lume. So let me charge the lume first. All right, guys. The leftmost watch is the Seiko Chronograph and has a beautiful lume. For a 30-plus-year-old watch, the lume is absolutely fantastic. The next one on the right you see is the Ferrari, which I bought from the street, and yeah, I didn't expect it to have a lume, but still it has something. The next one on the right is the Q&Q with a chipped off plating case. Yeah, but still the lume I never expected it to work so well. The one on the bottom with the 12-hour marker is basically the Casio multifunction watch, and yeah, I expected the Casio to have a good lume anyway. The one on the right in the middle is basically the Timex MF13 with a good lume, and the one on the last, the rightmost extreme one, is the Maxima, and I didn't expect Maxima to have such a good lume, guys. It's really crazy that this Maxima has such a good lume. So let me turn the lights back on again. So whenever you are trying to buy a watch, guys, irrespective of the budget, try to look for a stainless steel case watch. It's okay if you don't have a bracelet. It's okay if it comes with a leather strap or a silicone strap, whatever. At least try to look for a stainless steel case watch so that it will serve you for a lot of long time and you are happy with it even after 20 years of usage. Anything that looks good and price say around 1500 rupees usually doesn't have a stainless steel case. There are watches for less than 2000 rupees with a stainless steel case. I'll show you more watches. I have some watches from HMT which are around less than 2000 rupees, and some watches even from Titan which I bought for less than 2000 rupees as a stainless steel case. A lot of watches in Timex that have really good value for money pricing with a stainless steel case. Higher the cost on watches doesn't always mean they have a stainless steel case, so always read the specifications before you buy it, and whenever you are trying to buy a watch, look at it from the long term perspective. Some of these watches look more handsome when they were really new versus others which even look younger even today. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this kind of videos, and hope you were able to learn something out of it. Give a like, subscribe to my channel, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.